Sam, this is the part of the show where we chat to interesting people with interesting stories to tell.
I'm fascinated with this one today.
An end-of-life doula. Now, you may have heard of doula. They're sometimes bringing people into the world. Well, here is one who's helping you exit the world. Her name is Helen. She's with us now, which makes it very helpful. Hello, Helen.
Good morning.
What exactly is a doula?
It's a person who actually supports, provides options and resources for people who are either planning their end of life or who are actually in the dying process or who have family members. A lot of people don't know what their options are. Like you can actually take a person home after they've died and spend time with them. People can actually die at home. You don't have to have a coffin. You don't have
cardboard.
Yeah, you can have cardboard. You can have a shroud, like wrapped in. You can be wrapped in your old doona love that you think it's your favourite thing.
Helen.
I know.
And I can imagine you form quite an emotional connection with the people that are passing and also their families. Like, how do you cope once they have passed, and do you stay in contact with the family?
Death to me is not scary anymore. Not everyone has a peaches and cream death. Sometimes there can be some real tough stuff, you know. I think I would say I feel empathy more than pain. You know, I think it's one of those things, you know, when you've been through something a number of times, you have a different relationship to it than if you're just doing it the first time. Do I miss people when they die? Yes, I do. And if I've done my job well, which is always my best aim, of course, I actually feel really complete when it's done. And I want to provide a place where everyone, the family, everybody can actually hand on heart, when it's all over, be able to say, you know what, I did a really good job.
Now, what if you've got a child in this scenario, whether it's the one that's going through it at the time or they are part of the family that's in the surroundings? How do you handle what your opinion is on opening that child to the reality of the situation?
Yeah. You know, often you think about it, a child's first experience with death will often be the death of a pet.
Yeah.
Or Mufasa in The Lion King.
Exactly.
Oh, God, it's so traumatic.
That was. I howled like a baby. I cry more at that stuff. Whatever. Give me a Labrador and a packet of tissues. So, you know, to me, young people are really like, well, what's that mean? You know, how does that happen? Why is that like that? And just telling them and actually giving them the truth and letting them have their responses, because it's one of life's events and it's everywhere and no one's getting out of here without it.
We had a big discussion in the office recently about what we think happens after we die. And each of us, to a person, had a different idea of what we think happens. And at the end of the day, and whatever your belief system is, whether religious or otherwise, of what you think happens, and even if it's just we are worm food, whatever you take away, the point being, nobody knows. So why can you not have that discussion with a child? Why does it have to be, well, we know as adults and therefore, child, we will shelter you from this? We don't know.
No, we don't. And I think that to me is one of the things I love about this work is, you know, I have my own beliefs, but frankly, who gives a...
Yeah.
You know, who cares? Because, in case you can't, I'll swear a minute.
I swear a lot, it's okay.
I want you to be my doula.
I would happily be your doula, right?
Well, look, I will say this, though. When the knock happens, if you're there to help someone open it and walk through to the other side, wherever it leads, you have done an amazing job. Thank you very much for, I guess, all you do for people. And the fact that this even exists, we're very pleased to be able to let people know this is something that they might be experiencing now and feel that they need. Preparingtheway.com.au or Australian Doula, that's DOULA, college.com.au for someone, for either Helen or someone like Helen to help you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you
so
guys.
much.
Thank you for being willing to have the conversation and talk about death. We love it.
Absolutely. Thank you.